This video is going to be pretty much unscripted. It's just based off like a thought I had. So, you know how the Baskin Robbins logo has a 31 hidden in it? Or I say hidden in quotation marks because you can pretty much see it. 3, 1. So I was wondering, what if all of a sudden they had a 30-second flavor? What would happen to the logo? So, first of all you would have to do really is invert the colors. You could just, for instance, set pink to brown and set brown to pink, and it would make it kind of shitty too. I'll be frank with you. So you could maybe cut it off right here, and it would look a bit better. This video is sort of going to be about segmented displays. So what if Baskin Robbins had like 40 or 50 flavors, or something in the tens places changing? Well, that's pretty easy because first of all, the B is just a 7-segment display. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It can be any number you pretty much want. For example, 4, which would look a bit wonky. I'll give you that. You would have 5. 5 would look great. You would have 6. 7 would look weird. 8, which is just, the whole B, except maybe this part and this part. 9, and, 0, which would be the whole B except this part right here. It would make a sort of alleyway. So that has the B covered, which is nice. The B is just a 7-segment display. If it has an 8 in it, it can be pretty much anything. But what I'm worried about is the R, because it's not a 7-segment display, it's missing a piece. So we're going to have some ground rules for how we can make the R work. Which, first of all, we're going to keep it the way it is. We're going to try to keep it the way it is because, in my opinion, this little tail right here for the 1, it's not really needed. You can still tell it would have been a 1 regardless of this. I think that's pretty much it. That's all I'm worried about. So we're just going to go down here, and we have our completely brown BR logo. The B is easy, forget about the B. Our R now. So first of all, we got 1. That's easy, it's already there. 2, we talked about 2. You would just sort of maybe do it like here. 3. 3 is difficult. There's a way to get to 3, which is if you have an R, you can, let's say, make this pink, and then you can flip it. And by flip it, I mean you can just flip it like that, and then maybe go here, go here, go here. Et voila, you have your 3. And you can barely tell this is an R, right? I mean, it kind of looks like a B, to be honest. So that's why I don't want to change anything, because it looks like an R as is. So getting a 3 is going to be pretty difficult. We'll come back to that. It's probably not even possible. In matters of 4, that's pretty easy. It would look wonky like in the B. Basically, this notch right here is going to be hugely problematic because it's missing. 5. Again, this would be very easy if the tail end curved in, but it doesn't. 6. 6 is pretty much impossible. I don't think you could do much with 6. If this notch was maybe like pointed up, which again, I don't know that you can really do because it might be cheating. We'll just go like this. We can maybe rotate it, go over here, and then we can have a 6 sort of going around here. So it'd be really weird, but it might work. I'm not really. And then 7. 7, same as the B. It would be weird, but you could do it. 8, once again, pretty much impossible, even if you have the tail turning in, because this notch is missing. So we're going to say it's logistically impossible. Logistically. It's pretty much impossible for Baskin Robbins to have 38 different flavors. Or, any number ending in 8 and above 99. 39. Again, this would be easy, same as the B. Just be weird. That was an awful 9. Let me do that again for you. There you go. And 0. 0, you would do like a lot of differently segmented displays. You would make it smaller than it would have been if it covered the entire display. You would make it half the display. And this would sort of work. It would be weird looking, but you could obviously tell it was 0. And basically, all we have left is 3, 5, 8, and I think I'm missing one. I'm looking through it. I think we could put 6 in there, just because 6 would be weird looking. That's pretty much it. These are the numbers. Like if Baskin Robbins had a number of flavors ending in 3, 5, 6, or 8, it would be pretty difficult to convey that in their logo without significant changes. This video is fucking useless. There's no point to it. Just a funny idea I had. So I know if I was the viewer, I would want like a visualization. So I tried my best. You can tell I didn't try very hard. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here, wherever there's a problematic change that had to be made, I made it red. I probably should have done that for the 6 as well on the R. You have 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 was weirdly tricky for R. You kind of have to squint to see it. And then 0. Now granted, if there was a 0 in here or here, it would probably just be left completely brown. But I wanted to experiment because this sort of transformed from an idea of how would they change the logo to how could you display 99 different numbers on this kind of 7 segment and then like a 6 segment display. It was kind of a fun video. I mean, kind of worthless. I'm starting to worry about like what the point of making these videos is. Like, something important should be put on the internet. But it's fine, I guess. It's a cute little video idea. And no one's done it. I hope. If someone's done this is probably the most worthless goddamn video on the planet. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Thank you if you made it this far.